Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Um, as today is extremely hot, I live in Montreal and there's a heat wave going on, and it's quite unusual for it to be this high. It's like reaching 46 degrees Celsius. That's kind of like Calcutta type weather. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I have AC on and it's still extremely hot in my house. Anyways, um, all this to say that when there's very interesting temperature fluctuations, usually there's energy codes that come with it. They're kind of like intertwined, and the energetic grids of the atmosphere, the ethers, like all of that works together. So there is something going on, and usually when there's extreme heat wave, especially where it's not common, it tends to be a heart opening energy because there's limited physical action possible, and thinking is not extremely comfortable either. So the other aspects take over and tend to dominate, and it's usually the senses and the heart that will kind of have to take more space, as the other aspects are not comfortable doing so in the meantime. All this to say, we're going to look at what frequency. There's clearly a lot going on, so what's the frequency available? The first card is going to be more details on the frequency. The second card is what needs to be released from our field in order to integrate it better, and the third card is advice on how to go about it. So here's the frequency we're talking about, and that's the Six of Cups. And what I got right away is being more comfortable with oneself, because when there's a heat wave like this, there's only so much you can do about your life or circumstances. So it forces you to kind of like sit back, and you're kind of more restricted to a space where you are a bit more comfortable and are kind of like forced to appreciate it to an extent. So it's taking a good account of your inner resources, and as we like scramble and search for comfort as best we can when everything else around us is not comfortable. Like, it's nice that it's sunny outside, but the weather is truly unbearable, and going to the park's not even that chill right now, or those types of things. So we have to find comfort in different areas of ourselves, and maybe go back to some hobbies or interests, and maybe those things come to the forefront for a minute in a different way. And this amplifies the comfort we need to become, if you know what I mean. At some point, if you always function from threat, discomfort, obligations, and pressure, that's a difficult starting point for most actions to have a good foundation, for most goals to have a good foundation. So it's important to find a comfort zone within yourself that you can go back to. So that's kind of like forcing us to sit in it or build it or re-access it, for sure. So the second card, what needs to be released for this to anchor in the best way? And it's the Six of Wands. And in the Six of Wands, what I hear is leaving an old mindset. So that makes sense with the previous card, leaving an old mindset of performance based on pressure, and going about it with everything you've got. Like, it's okay to keep some of the resources for yourself and like remain comfortable a little bit more than you might have in the past. And yeah, and but the 6 being an even number, what I also sense is that it's stable and you have more than enough for yourself, that you can go about what you need to do, but also at this point in time you've built yourself enough to have some degree of stability that does not involve having to overperform and overgive or feel extremely drained in pursuit of your accomplishments. And what is the advice we can have on how to best work with this integration? And it's the Hierophant, the Pope. And what I hear is it's time. So it's pretty much just at this point in time, it's the way to move forward. And I also hear it's a new script. It's a new script, so it's looking at it as if you're entering, let's say, character development, and at this point, you get to keep more of your personality and be a bit more comfortable with actually who you are and what you need, and it feels finally comfortable to have a better space, inner space or outer space, but mainly inner space to yourself that's always there for you, like a true comfort zone within. So I hope this helps.